the answer to that is what we need to do, bare minimum, is come up with a robust additional opportunity that allows for people to be able to get to know that even if you are not employed or do not, or you are free to go search for another job, start up another opportunity, create a company, and not worry that if you lose your job or are fired or quit or caring for somebody else, that you somehow, that your health and healthcare could be at risk. The other thing on that, Laura, is it's not just about that choice, but it is about some of those work requirements that we see Republicans put in place on Medicaid, where you have to choose potentially between keeping your job, because if you're on a work requirement for Medicaid, you either have to keep your job or look for it, or being by your loved one's side at a hospital.
Right.
Because if I'm not keeping my job or looking for one, if God forbid somebody gets sick in your household, and you need to care for them, then you lose your job, then you lose your health care. And there's plenty of stories of that happening out there around the country. So this is something that I think, look, there are those employer-sponsored healthcare plans actually are great and people enjoy those. Fine. I don't necessarily want to take those away from folks, but I do think that there needs to be a robust option out there so that people don't feel like they have to continue in their job in order to ensure that they continue access to healthcare, particularly if they've got some other endeavor or something, or they need to care for a loved one or want to go start their own company or do something different. Okay?
Why don't people understand that insurance needs to be paid in by everybody? Like there's this feeling that I have that, you know, people are like, well, I don't want to pay for other people's insurance. I don't want to take care of.
That's what insurance is, actually.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why that is not out there more. Like, that's how insurance works. Healthy people have to pay in, or else it doesn't work.
I think when the Speaker of the House of Representatives made that comment, judging by the Twitter reaction, more people know that that's how insurance works than I think he thought. Look, that's how insurance works, right?
Right.
You know, the frustrating thing, I think, for consumers is when you pay into it and then you need it and then all of a sudden you're denied, right? That's not the problem that you're getting to. Look, I'll just say one thing and then I have to run off to the next thing, which, in all candor, is dinner with my wife that I'm already late for. So I'm trying to get myself out of the doghouse here. The theory behind the Affordable Care Act, writ large, was that health is one of our great equalizers, that almost unique to healthcare. Every single one of us at some point is gonna rely on it, whether it's bringing a new child into this world or watching a loved one pass through it. Right, that at some point you are going to incur healthcare costs in our society. And if along the way of the journey through your life, you end up falling on hard times, as most of us at some point, something bad is going to happen to somebody that you care about or yourself. That we don't want to create a system where that is going to be determinative of your ability to succeed or for your family to succeed. And if that is true, and if we believe that that's true, that those hard times are going to come and that there's a chance that it actually comes to you, then we want to spread the risk around as much as we can to make sure that nobody has to bear too much of that burden. And everybody pays a little bit more to make sure that for those folks that do need it, that the coverage is there when they absolutely have to rely. So everybody pays a little bit, but you get that added protection. What that means, though, is that you need everybody paying in. You need everybody part of that pool. And so you get an individual mandate and you get people in, you try to spread the risk out, and you try to make sure that people get the robust benefits that they need so that it's there when you need it. That's what the Affordable Care Act was supposed to be about. That's what it's supposed to do. Somehow, that idea and that value has been debased by people misrepresenting what insurance is supposed to be about and then saying, well, you're paying for something that you don't need. Yeah, welcome to car insurance.
Right, exactly.
Welcome to home insurance.
Home insurance, life insurance.
The difference on that is I hope that I hope my house never will burn down. I hope your house never burns down. But I am certain at some point that I'm going to need health care. And you probably will too. So that's the one thing with a much greater degree of certainty we know we can rely on, which should be there for all of us.